Ayo, what's up, you guys? So, this is literally like the next morning. This is like the first thing I'm doing in the morning, so, uh, clearly I don't have much to do. It sounds so sad. Uh, but, obviously, you know by the title of this video. This is the DC McFarlane Multiverse Justice League Snyder Cut Cyborg. This is from the. I mean, really, you could say it's just from the Justice League movie in general, because he looks the same, but yeah. Specifically, Snyder Cut, or Justice League 2021 as they call it. So you got standard packaging, you got Cyborg on the side, Justice League, and the Snyder Cut logo. This side. On the back, you got a picture of him. You got all the other pictures of all the other Snyder Cut characters. I'm hoping to get Superman and Flash. Aquaman I may hold off on, but I really want Superman and Flash, but I haven't been able to find them. As for Batman, he's not anywhere to be seen either. So, but I probably will get him. So, here is the McFarlane Multiverse. I'll just call him basically the movie Cyborg, because I'm sure they'll probably keep him for Cyborg. I hope, anyways. He does a pretty good job. I haven't seen the Snyder Cut, but I've watched scenes. And in case you're wondering, it's because I don't have HBO Max. And since we have a bunch of other streaming services, I don't want to pay for another one. So, understandable. But supposedly it's coming out on DVD at some point. So, yeah. But anyways, so let's take a look at his few accessories. So, I guess to get this out of the way, so he comes with two interchangeable, I guess, wrist pieces. Not really wrists, but they're, I think technically hands, but they're, one is like the actual hand, and the other one is this like blaster thing. Now I thought originally that when you got this character, you could have it um, come off both sides. Yeah, and I'm not risking that. But so basically, you take the arm off, you get this little pin, and um, basically just have to kind of make sure to get it on there, and then you have your thing. So now, if you can take the other arm off, I'm sure that if you got two of these like blaster, it's not fully on there yet. Come on. That should be fine. That you could probably put two on both of his uh, arms, but so yeah. Now there is a. So wait. So I just covered these accessories. So I'll get to what I was about to say when we are done with the accessories. So then you got the basic stand. I rarely ever use these stands because the only reason my figures fall is because the thing that they're on is really shaky. So no matter what, they would fall. But I know that with some figures, apparently with the Snyder Cut Steppenwolf, it's like a big figure. You actually have to use this apparently to actually just to be able to stand them up. So, but if people complain about that, I go, you gotta understand, like it's a lot of sculpting. It's a huge figure, so at least they give you something to help stand it up if it doesn't stand up on its own. Of course, you could get better stands too, but if that stand just works for you, then it works for you. So, and then you have the trading card. Quite a few of these now, but it has the same picture as you saw on the back. On the back, you got the information. Real name Victor Stone. So I guess I'll read off the bio since it's on the card. Part man, part machine, Victor Stone is a former star elite athlete at Gotham City University. After a horrific car accident nearly cost him his life, he was saved on his father, scientist Silas Stone, using an apocalyptic mother box to reconstruct his body. In the process, Silas turned Victor into a human computer organic with biometric body parts. In other words, a Cyborg. Now, I will say, this is the most common look for Cyborg, so this works even for comics. But you guys know me; it doesn't matter if they're comics or movie. If I get, for example, if I got a movie Captain America, that's gonna be my Captain America. But I have multiple Captain Americas, anyways. But this may be a movie Cyborg, but it's still gonna be my Cyborg. So, but there's been a few different looks for him over the years. There's some looks where he has more of his normal body parts, and there's some looks where it's just his head that has a normal body part. So yeah, but here he is. I want to discuss real quick. There is a variant. There's a variant for all of these Snyder Cut figures. So for him, it's basically the same figure, but it has like this mask that I think he puts on during the movie or something like that. I would have preferred if there was a variant of him where he's in the apocalyptic future, because in the Snyder Cut you see that, and he has like a minigun and like this brown scarf, and it looks cool. But now, since there is a mandate for no firearms with Warner Brother characters, I don't know if we'll ever get to see that. In fact, I'm not sure if you can even do this because it's still technically, a blaster. Who knows? Um, that's a whole another story. But yeah, I hope they change that because there's a lot of characters that use guns mainly, and unless there's another weapon that we know they use, there's not really anything they can do. So that's his variant. The variant for there's not a variant for Aquaman. I know that much. Although I would love to see the Aquaman with the look from the Aquaman movie, but that's obviously a different movie. Batman has what is it? Two? He has three variants actually, because the one variant is he's completely unmasked. Another variant, one of them is a chase, but he has the battle goggles down, and one has the battle goggles up. So, Flash doesn't have a variant, but Superman does, and it's a Target exclusive. Because it's because they have exclusive and they have like the main line ones. The main line Superman is the black suit, which I would be fine with getting. But the Target exclusive one is the red and gold and blue suit. So, yeah. So there you go. I guess I told you that real quick, but here is Cyborg, the figure that we're talking about today. As you can see, you got fantastic sculpt all around. You see all the, like these wires, and he's a cyborg. It's kind of apocalyptic tech. You got this in the middle, and even on the gun, it looks really neat. On the head, this is probably the best live action head sculpt I've seen McFarlane do. Yes, you got looks good. Got the eye on the side, which I'm not sure if this is true, but in some iterations I've seen him being able to use that eye as just like a laser eye, like Superman has. His is heat vision, but it's you see them as lasers. You can't deny that. But Cyborg, I've seen him kind of use that as like a laser eye. At least in like a Lego Batman game that I played like years ago. So you got nice sculpt work, man. I will say this: if there's the best thing with McFarlane action figures is that they're all unique. There's not one body that they keep reusing. There is bodies that they've reused, but there will be at least somewhat something different about them. But most of them are unique, and they all have at least one unique sculpt. So I guess we'll get into articulation. So you can look up that far, good for flying, and look down that far. You can look side to side. He's got amazing head tilt. His arms go up. He's got a bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, but I'm fine with that. He's got a diaphragm pivot, so he can turn here, then he can crunch down here, and back, and tilt, and turn. And then his leg moves up that far, moves back that far. Has kind of a, oh, it does kind of have a swivel at the top there. You got single jointed knees, but again, I'm not bothered by that since he's Cyborg. His foot can go down, it can go up. And he does have ankle pivot, and his toes. He has toe articulation. He can actually bend his toe down more than it can up, which is really weird to me. So yeah. Oh, and did I not do he has a hand hinge, so he can move in and out. So, I know one of the things that people complain about with these characters is the ball joints that they give for like the hands and stuff sometimes. Now the hands don't so much bother me, but I will say I understand the frustration when they have it at the feet because those look kind of ugly. This one doesn't have that. So, McFarlane, if you were to keep those ball joints, keep them in the hands at least, but in the feet, probably should ditch that because there's really no reason for them. Like, because you could easily just do the back forth with the foot articulation, and then have an ankle pivot, and you could still do toe articulation. That's my only recommendation. Other than that, I'm pretty much good with your figures. You have amazing tilts. They have amazing tilt. I've considered getting some Mortal Kombat characters because there's two of them out right now that are like my favorite Mortal Kombat characters. Haven't seen the movie still. So, but love them. Love them. So, but yeah. That's all I got for you today. The next review will be whatever I decide to pick up this Friday, probably. Or if I go to the store before then. But, yeah. As of right now, there's like a lot of characters that I want, so I don't even want to list them off because the thing is that I haven't seen a lot of them, but I've seen some are starting to restock their shelves, so hopefully that means you will see some more reviews soon. Now, the reason why I did take a break for a little bit there wasn't because I had to. It was because this is on a new phone, if you can't tell. I mean, I did tell you about that I have a new phone in like a previous video, but the old phone, the storage had an issue with my videos, so yeah. So that's why it took me so long to get back to uploading videos. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.